And just like that, the next episode has begun. Welcome back to Danganronpa, Trigger Happy Havoc. I'm your host, MegaShadowFist. This is like a video game second commentary. Last left off, we were investigating our room of Maizono being murdered, and now we're trying to figure out the writing, which I think is just Leon written upside down, but Makoto, for whatever reason, thinks it's 11037. So we're talking to Kitty right now, so 11037. I have no idea what that could possibly mean. The way she wrote the numbers makes me think she wanted to use her body to block them. If she wrote them in that location while she was sitting the way we found her, it means she must have wrote them by turning only her hand toward the wall. If you were to write something in that position, do you know what the result would be? The result? Think about it. You're not going to tell me? You need to uncover the mystery of this case yourself. Otherwise, the case will end and you'll remain unconvinced. I have no idea what you're trying to say, but it's obvious you're not going to tell me. Dying message has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Alright, it sounds like Kyoko knows what Sayaka's dying message means. But honestly, I have no idea. Oh, I know who I should talk to. When it comes to numbers, who better to ask than the ultimate programmer? There's one other thing I wanted to ask you about. Do you know how the door to your bathroom got broken? Broken? Oh, you mean how it gets stuck? Get stuck? Yeah, I guess I'm the only one, but the door doesn't fit the frame quite right. When I first tried to use it, I thought it was just locked. But once you learn the trick, it opens no problem. Bathroom door frame has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. So the door doesn't quite fit the frame, huh? But actually, I'm referring to the broken doorknob. Huh? The doorknob? You didn't notice? Well, just try closing the bathroom door. I'm sure you'll see right away what I'm talking about. I did what Kyoko said and shut the bathroom door. Oh. Huh? The doorknob. Hold on, first and foremost, I aware that I'm a lawyer. There's something else I wanted to talk to you about. I'm referring to the... Okay. So we have to. Look at the... okay. There we go. What the heck? The doorknob's practically about to fall off. Why is it like this? Someone must have used a screwdriver or something similar to unscrew it. If someone used a screwdriver, though, and none of the guys said that they opened up the, whatchamacallit, their cases, then someone must be lying. Okay. Was it Leon? I don't know. I don't want to go off of, like, Leon... I don't want to go off of, like, just assuming that Leon was a murderer because his name was written, because then I'd just be no different than Detective Gumshoe assuming that a certain someone was, whoever murdered a certain someone in case 1-2 of, Ace Attorney. Whatever it was, it's obvious this was intentional. What? It was intentional? Why would someone want to do that? I guess maybe they were trying to get the door unlocked and ended up breaking the whole thing. But my bathroom doesn't have a lock on it. Only the girls' bathrooms can lock, right? But remember, you thought that it was locked, right? So... She stood there for a while, lost in thought. Then apparently struck with a sudden realization, she shot a question at me. I have just one more question for you. You mentioned earlier that your bathroom door would get stuck, right? Did you tell anyone about that? Oh, well, I did tell Sayaka about it last night when we switched rooms. So what you're saying is, only you and Sayaka knew about it. Interesting. She had the slightest hint of a smirk on her face. I got the sense that she was really starting to get into all this. Then that clears that up. Huh? What clears what up? I'm so lost. Well, see you later. As if forgetting I was ever even there, she suddenly turned and left the room. Alright, bathroom doorknob is added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. I still don't really understand any of this, but I've already given my room a good once over. Maybe I should look around somewhere else. I should start looking into where the murder weapon might have come from, and also... I should look into the DVD Sayaka got me. What Sayaka did, I have no choice but to see for myself what was in that video. And on top of that, I'm sure there are some other areas worth checking out too. Maybe I should see what everyone else thinks, if they'll even talk to me, that is. My guess is whatever is on Sayaka's DVD is probably like her idol friends being murdered or something. That was the closest thing that she had to a family, I guess. Bathroom door frame. Dying message. A series of numbers had been written in blood on Makoto's bathroom wall. Leon, or 11037. It is assumed that Sayaka wrote these numbers while leaned up against the wall as she lay dying. Makoto's bathroom door is difficult to open due to it not quite fitting the door frame properly. The only two people who knew the trick to opening it were Makoto, the room's owner, and Sayaka, the victim. Makoto's bathroom doorknob had been broken. The screws holding it in place had all been partially or completely removed. Okay. Let's see if we can talk to everyone else about stuff that... You know, I realized something while I was on guard duty. The killer could have destroyed... Okay. Yeah, we've already seen this. What about, Uogami? Sakura? What do you have to say? Do you think I'm gonna... No. Alright, let's go ahead and leave. Leave the areas, please. We've literally looked at everything that we can, so let's go to Maizono's room. Was her room always to the right of ours? I guess it was. Random dropped to like 22 frames, that's cool. 20 frames, that's even better. 18 frames, that's even better. How's it going, Uogami? So, why was Sayaka in your room when she was killed? Could it be because you are the culprit? No, you've got it all wrong. Sayaka and I switched rooms last night. He didn't even try to hide the suspicion on his face. Even if what you say is the absolute truth, you're still responsible for her death, wouldn't you say? Huh? After all, she wouldn't have died if she hadn't switched rooms with you, right? The reason Sayaka was killed is because I suggested we switch rooms? No, you didn't suggest that. No, did he? I still think it was a stupid idea. She's dead because of me? Then it should have been me that died. Well, all we can say right now is that it's a possibility. If that's really true, then I don't know why the frame rate's all like so terrible all of a sudden. Alright. Maybe I should start trying to record in like a lower resolution, eh? Something doesn't seem right. The Monokuma file said Sayaka was killed in your room. I just can't stop thinking about it. Could it be the nameplate? Alright, let's look at you. Yamada. Very strange. Miss Naegi, what was Miss Maizono doing in your room? Let me just say this. I absolutely will not allow you to dispose of any evidence in the trash room. Do you really think I'm guilty? Hey, weren't we supposed to talk to you about stuff a little while ago, buddy? Okay, now the frame rate's starting to get back to like normal. I don't know why it was like so like... Yeah, like once we go to like this section, it like drops. Anyway. Maizono. I might try dropping to like recording at a lower frame rate. Or not frame rate, but a lower resolution. This is definitely my room, but the nameplate with Sayaka's name on it. Okay, that wasn't just me making things up. And that wasn't just me making things up. Huh? This is Sayaka's room, right? But the nameplate has my name on it. The nameplates in my room is Sayaka's room. We're switched? So all that effort I put into switching rooms without even anyone knowing was totally pointless. But why would anyone do that? The warm nameplates has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Alright, let's look at this. Alrighty then. Let's see what we got here. Ladies and gentlemen. Alrighty then. Everything is nice and neat. What did we go in here for again? We went into Maizono's room for something. Alright, let's look at the trash. Oh, the DVD, that's right. We already examined everything else, so I don't think we need to examine anything else. There can only be one thing in the trash can. Yep, the DVD with Sayaka's name on it. Sayaka got really upset for seeing whatever was in that video. I wonder, what did she see? It might not be directly related to the case, but it might be worth checking out anyway. I'm sorry, Sayaka. I need to borrow this DVD. I've been reading like all sorts of lines weird this recording session, just like doing a bunch of weird intonations. I'm just gonna like see like if there's anything else that we haven't seen before. I'm sure that we've seen everything, but you know, just in case, just a quick run through. Nothing here. Hold on. I was a bit slower. Sayaka. No, I can't let myself get depressed again. I need to search for clues. Nothing here. Okay, let's look at this. Sayaka. No, I can't let myself go there. Where's Sayaka? Oh, all that's here is a sewing kit and an organ map. No useful clues. More importantly, where's Sayaka? Whoever's behind this must be using these cameras to observe. Okay, I've already seen that. And we can't. Oh, we can examine the bathroom. It's probably locked, but we have the key, right? So. Sayaka. No, okay, not there. Alright, let's leave. Leave the areas, please. Alrighty then, let's go ahead and go to... Let's see, I don't know why, like... Yeah, it seems like the overworld map is, like, really wonky. Like, the frame rate. I'm not quite sure if it's always been like that. Anyway, let's go ahead and... We need to go to the DVD room. That's where we need to go first. That would be the logical outcome. Asaina's not here. Interesting. Alright. Let's see here. The DVD room is over here. First of all, Ishimaru, let's talk to you, buddy. How's it going? Anyone else in the room? Nope, doesn't look like it. Ishimaru, how's it going?
Do you have a second, Makoto? I've uncovered something most unusual. You know that everyone's room has a nameplate on it to show whose room it is, right? Well, it just so happens. Wait, no, you might be the killer yourself. I can't tell you anything. Forget everything I just said. Forget, beam! Sorry, just a little joke. Even I do jokes sometimes.
Sure, Ishimaru, whatever. I'm curious, how tall are we? Oh, actually, I forgot we can check, because I noticed that Togami was completely towering over us. But if we can check our report card, Togami is he's like 187 centimeters, right? Well, Ishimaru is 176 centimeters. Togami is 185 centimeters. Okay. I believe that's actually the height. That's actually the height of Jade Curtis. Isn't Jade 185? Or is he 187? I know they all translate to roughly about 6'1" if you're using normal. What do we call it? The English system, the imperial system, the imperial measurement system. Anyway, let's look at this. I should. Jade Curtis, by the way, is a character from Tales of the Abyss. In case you don't know, I can't assume that everyone watching this has played Tales of the Abyss. I should be able to use this to see what's on the DVD. The DVD that Sayaka threw in that garbage. I sat down in front of the screen and put the DVD in the player. I pushed play and the screen was dark for a few seconds. But then... an image slowly appeared. It looked like some kind of concert. And standing on stage, front and center, was a face I recognized all too well. Sayaka! Oh, I think I see what's going to go on. She was there, along with the friend she said had been so important to her. She was positively glowing there in front of the crowd, so full of life. Seeing that image made it even harder to accept. Except that she was dead. My vision started to blur and darken, and then that voice I'd come to despise so much began to float out of the speakers. Sayaka Mizano, the ultimate pop sensation, lead singer for a world-famous all-girl pop band. For these girls, the glowing spotlight only made them that much more beautiful, but then... Suddenly, the screen went dark. And in the next moment, I saw something I could hardly believe. That's what I thought. I thought that's pretty obvious, right? What the? Sayaka disappeared from the stage, which was now in ruins. But what I noticed even more than that was the figures on the other girls, who had all simply collapsed. Or figures of. This ultra-successful team suddenly fell apart! None of them will ever perform on stage again! None of them will ever feel the warmth of the spotlight! For Sayaka, there's simply nowhere for her to return to! So here's the billion-dollar question. What could have caused the group to go to pieces? Look for the answer after graduation. What a piece of crap. Without warning, the video cut off. I'm not quite sure if the reason why I dislike Monokuma is because he's a good villain. I don't like him. I'm not quite sure if I dislike him because he's a good villain or if he's just really annoying. I think honestly might be a mixture of both. Maybe. I don't know. What the hell? That wasn't real, right? They're a super famous pop group. Everyone knows who they are. Is he trying to say he was even able to get to them? If that really did happen, everyone in the outside world must be going crazy. What kind of person would take things this far? Well, if we were to go off of that random theory that I suggested, it's probably you. No, I'm not gonna, I don't know. I feel like that might be a little too far-fetched, but you never know. This is the nurse. Keep out. I think that'll be your random Japanese word or Japanese term for the recording session. Tachiri kinshi. Literally standing, entering, not allowed. If you ever look at police tape and in Japanese made things. I mean, this has obviously been pasted over with the word keep out in English, but I'm assuming probably in the Japanese version it probably said tachiri kinshi, written in kanji. Written with the kanji for standing, I believe. I mean, I would recognize it if I were to see it in front of my face, but trying to think of it, yeah, standing, entering, not permitted. Tachiri kinshi. That's the Japanese word for it. Random Japanese word for the recording session for the day. I wanted to do that last recording session, but I decided not to. Oh, yeah, let's go to the kitchen. First, actually, no. Oh, we already came from the gym now that I think about it. We already came from the gym. That's where, Fujisaki and whatchamacallit is. Oh, by the way, random fact, I've been actually watching a Let's Play of the first Ace Attorney game in Japanese on Nico Nico, because we've actually never been inside of room 1B. Let's see what's inside of here. For class 1, or graduation class 1, class B. This Blackbird belongs to us now, Secret Beauty. Hold on, Fukawa. To kill someone just to save your own life, and I've been living with someone like that? I think I might vomit. But is what Monokuma said really true? Did I say Monokuma? Monokuma. Did one of us really kill Sayaka? If that mastermind really was gonna get involved, they would have just killed us on day 1. That's a good point. By the way, how's your investigation going? I already told you I don't do blood, so I don't plan on doing any investigating. Besides, I already know who did it. Okay, here I was thinking that you were gonna ease off on us, but nope. After all, where's Sayaka killed? In your room, right? What more proof do we need? We already know the truth. So she really doesn't trust me at all. Honestly, though, I think I can't say that her whatchamacallit is unfounded. Okay, just like the same usual stuff, like there's a clock. Yeah, just the usual stuff. Let's look at the clock to see what time it is. There's a clock telling me what time it is, but I can't see outside, so I have no idea if it's even right. Speaking of which, I wonder if there's a time limit on our investigation. Oh, well, they are a few days. Okay, yeah, I've been watching the first Ace Attorney game in Japanese because someone, like, this is like an actual series attempt. This is different from like that one random video that I saw on YouTube that one time just out of curiosity. It's quite interesting, actually. I'm on case 1-2 at the moment in the whatchamacallit, and one thing that I've noticed, well, hold on one second. I'm gonna see if we can see anybody in here first. One thing that I noticed is, yeah, the frame rate's kind of like really wonky right now. I think what I'm gonna do is, after I do my split, I'm going to load up the game in a different resolution and then try recording that way. Because right now I'm recording in 1280 by 720, which has been fine so far, but everything's kind of wonky at the moment, the frame rate, I think. Or maybe it's always been this way. I don't know, but anyway, one thing that I noticed was red, white. You know, like if you ever played Case 1-2, you know, there's this isn't really a spoiler because they tell you they show you who the murderer is in the very beginning. You have red, white from Blue Corps. Red, white from Blue Corps, right? In the Japanese version, his name is Konaka, and I can't quite remember what his family name is, or his surname is, but it's written with the kanji for big. So his name in Japanese is written with the kanji, it's small, medium, big. That's his name, instead of red, white. And, let's see here. Is there anything over here? And, nothing, I see. And, I'll see you now. And he, instead of coming from Blue Corps, he comes from, the place called Konna-karucha, which I believe is like a combination of like Japanese and English. Konna meaning like this, one way of saying this, and karucha as in culture. Cause like, Hina, are you investigating the dining hall? Oh, no, I'm just taking a break. Actually, I've been taking a break since we started. This is all a first for me, you know? Well, I would certainly hope it's a first. I don't have the first clue what I should be doing. I know what you mean. And I don't know why, but being in the dining hall helps keep me calm. So I know I shouldn't, but I've just been kinda hanging around here. To tell the truth, I was doing the same thing last night when Sayaka was killed. Huh. Interesting. Anyway, but yeah, like in the Japanese version, like if you ever like read white in the English version, like he like says like random Spanish phrases, like when he's speaking, but in the Japanese version he says random English phrases. Like the very first line I believe he says is, "What's your name? What's your name?" Anyway, whatever the case may be. Go home! Like, you just say like a bunch of random, anyway. Whatever the case may be. I'll pause you guys in the next episode.